Hello YouTubers, it's Crazy Beauty here again, and it's actually been quite a while since I've recorded a video. I apologize for that. I have been very busy. I've of course been blogging this whole time, and if you guys know, my blog again is crazybeauty.com, and as always the link is going to be in the sidebar. But what I'm going to do for you guys today is I'm actually going to review the MAC Naked Honey collection, which came out at the Pro Store this past Thursday and is actually going to be released this coming Thursday. I believe it's June 11th at all freestanding and counter stores. We're going to start with the skincare products. In general, this was a pretty small collection. There weren't a lot of items. It wasn't nearly as overwhelming as Style Warriors was. There were 3 brand new products, and those were skincare products, all honey based, hence the name Naked Honey. And then we also had a very small color collection, and like I said, purchased a few items from this collection, and I will show you those, of course. Swatches and full review is, again, of course, on my website, on my blog, crazybeauty.com. But let's get started. The skincare items, like I said, there were 3. One of them was a honey body cream, and it's pretty much your run-of-the-mill body cream with a faint honey and shea butter scent. Not that unpleasant, pretty nice actually. So if you're in need of a cream, a good cream, it's thick, it's very moisturizing, it's a good solid cream, so I'm very happy with that. The second product is a body wash, same scent, also honey, and again, it's pretty much your run-of-the-mill body wash, but with a honey scent, also good. The third product, and this is the one that I think is actually going to fly off the shelves because it's the standout item of the collection, and that is actually the Naked Honey Skin Salve, and here it is, just so you can get an idea of the size of the package. And the Skin Salve is meant to be a super hydrating balm that you can use anywhere. You can use it on your lips, you can use it on your face, your elbows, wherever you have really dry skin. And it's, in terms of texture, it's very thick, a little bit waxy. So I do recommend warming it up in your hands before you apply it wherever you decide to apply it. The scent, here is, just so you could see the jar. Not too big, but a little bit goes a long way with this stuff. The scent is kind of beachy. I mean, there's definitely a strong honeycomb scent to it. Here is what it looks like. As you can tell, it almost looks like a candle. Very thick, waxy, very moisturizing, though it doesn't feel greasy at all. It smells awesome. And honestly, I predict that this is going to fly off shelves because it's amazing. I know you guys remember Volcanic Ash from last year's skincare collection. Well, this is going to be just as popular, I know it. And that is the salve. There are 2 perfumes with this collection. One is Naked Honey and the other is Africanimal. Africanimal is a spicy scent. It's got pepper notes to it. It's got a little bit of musk in there. So if you're a fan of musky scents, if you're a fan of spicy scents, you'll like Africanimal. Naked Honey smells really good. It kind of reminds me of a mix between Marc Jacobs Daisy and honey. So it's a sweeter version of Marc Jacobs Daisy. If you're a fan of scents like that, it's definitely a young scent, a playful scent, then definitely go for that one. The dry down is actually really pleasant, and it lasts a very long time, as long as any other perfumes, MAC perfumes, will last, as it is a toilette. That's pretty much our skincare and our fragrance collection. Then we have our color collection, which consisted of 2 highlight powders, 3 lip glosses, and 3 eyeshadows, and that's it. Like I said, very manageable. The 3 eyeshadows we actually have are Creme de Miel, and I actually have that one right here. And it is basically a yellow gold color. I'm not sure if you could tell. It doesn't really compare to other MAC colors that I have personally. It's a little bit like Femme Fille or Femme Fi, however you want to say it, but with a little bit more gold in it. Let me open that up. It's of course going to be a Volux Pearl, which means that it's going to be smooth and slightly frosty. Pretty neutral color, but it's beautiful in and of itself. Great as a highlight color, great as a lid color with a little bit of contrast in the crease. The other two colors, one is Pollinator, and Pollinator, if you have Max Paradisco, Pollinator is very, very similar. It is basically a slightly more orange coral version of Paradisco, whereas Paradisco is more pink, and it's basically it's a coral. It's a mid-tone orangey coral color, and I believe it's a frost. And the third color is called Buckwheat, and if you're familiar with NARS Galapagos, then you'll be somewhat familiar with Buckwheat. It is brown with gold sparkles to it, whereas Galapagos has slightly more chunky gold glitter. Buckwheat is a little bit more subtle, a little bit, I guess, not as glittery, basically. It's a nice color. It's not overly unique. It's not a must-have by any means. But if you're into browns, it does go very well with the collection, so I would recommend going in that direction. There are three glosses. One is Queen Bee, and Queen Bee is it's a peachy apricot gloss with sparkle. Second color, She's a Star, is actually a re-promote from Max Ame collection, and it is a beige with gold flecks. And the third color, which already seems to be picking up a lot of steam, which a lot of people are very fond of, is Buzz, and Buzz is like a caramel color with noticeable red and orangey coral sparkles to it. A little bit dark for some people for summer, but if you like darker colors, if you like to wear browns, it's very pigmented, which is a plus in my mind. Definitely go with Buzz. The last product that we have, and this is a product we've seen many times before, they're the highlight powders, and there are two colors. One is Honey Light and the other one is Golden Nectar, and I actually tried both of them on the skin, and I'm very, very pale with somewhat neutral undertones, and on me, Honey Light was slightly yellow. The one that I did end up purchasing, and I have right here, is Golden Nectar. And the neat thing about these highlight powders, as you can see, is they do have the honeycomb imprint on them. Don't be fooled by the sparkle, because it is only an overspray, unfortunately. Many of the highlight powders that Mac comes out with have a glittery overspray with a somewhat more satin underneath. So basically your first maybe 1, 2, 3 applications are going to have the sparkle. But once you get past that glittery overspray, you're going to be pretty much, I wouldn't say matte, but more of like a subtle sheen as opposed to a sparkle. And I am an NW15 or an NW20, and Golden Nectar on me was a great bronzer. So here it is. Trying to give you an idea. As you could see, when the light catches it, there is that strong overspray. But it really is, it's a beautiful color. If you're pale, it'll make a great bronzer. Honey Light, I think, is more for the women of color to use as a highlighter. Pretty, but not personally for me, because for me it was too yellow. But that's pretty much it. That's the Naked Honey collection. Like I said, it's pretty small, very manageable. Standouts are, in my mind, are the three products that I got. And that's, like I said, the salve, the highlight powder, and I like creme de miel because I don't have a color that's like it already. But I definitely recommend you guys go check it out in person, try the colors on yourself. If you can get only one item from the collection, definitely go with the salve because it's amazing, it smells great, and it's super moisturizing, and it's limited edition, so make sure you get it right away. Again, I haven't personally swatched any of this on my hands, but I do have complete swatches for every single item in the collection, as well as product photos on, you guys know where it is, the blog, which is in the sidebar. So definitely go check that out. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. In case you're wondering what I'm wearing right now, it's a Illamasqua and Makeup Forever look. That's also going to be up on my blog, Complete FOTD. If you like the look that I'm wearing, I know it's not really related to Naked Honey, but if you like it, if you want a tutorial, just let me know in the comments, send me a message, send me a comment on my blog, whatever. And that's pretty much it. That's Naked Honey, and until the next collection, you know, good way to get your MAC fix. That's it again, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and till the next one. Bye now.